please be advised there are spoilers ahead related to the property being watched and or discussed. Hello. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so very much for tuning in. And if you're new here, welcome. This is my channel, Ashamoji TV, where I like to watch, react, and give my 2 cents about 2 specific properties related to sci-fi and fantasy. So, in today's video, I'm going to be pressing play on episode 2 of the 7th season of Supernatural, titled Hello, Cruel World. Alright, so I'm going to now get ready to watch this episode, but before I do, I'll just give you somewhat of a recap in my own words as to what I understood in episode 1, which I watched about 15 minutes ago, because this is a binge watch process. So, Cass is no longer God, or he wasn't really God beforehand. He was a fake God. He was being possessed by the Leviathans. And I talked about the weird coincidence of that. So go check out my reaction if you want to know what I'm referring to. But either way, yes, we have the Leviathans, and they have taken over Castiel. And Castiel, now, what I've also understood in relation to the reality of the situation, Death has now indicated that the other souls that Castiel had has now been purged out back to purgatory. Except for the Leviathans, they seem to be hanging on tight, and they're hanging on in Castiel's body. And as for Sam, interestingly enough, what I thought was going to happen in season 6 is now happening in season 7. Well, what I perceive so far. I may have completely misunderstood it, and if you know me well enough, chances are I probably have. But what I've understood so far is that Sam's mind is literally falling apart. Now, I like the mystery, though, of how much of it is his own mind just falling apart, and he's having a hard time understanding what's real and what's not real, versus the possibility that it's actually Lucifer from hell influencing Sam, if that's at all possible. Perhaps there is still something that tethers him to Sam because he's been in Sam's body before, and he is an archangel. So I like the mystery of knowing, okay, how much of that is part of the supernatural aspect and how much of it really is the human aspect of Sam and the journey of his mind falling apart this way. So overall, that premise with Sam and where I think it could be leading into this season is very intriguing, and I look forward to seeing more, especially with the confidence that Jared Padalecki is definitely going to give a great performance. All right, so here I go to watch episode 2. Second time in a row we start where we left off. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
How many U.S. clowns are in there? 100? More? Would duty then too strenuous? In fact, I'd call it a day, head on home. Huh?
Yeah, do that.
Back for you.
It's a little comical. Just a bit.
This is a new one.
Right? It sure is. So Castiel's inside there, huh? He's probably just freaking out.
Right.
Gosh.
You think this fruit
Sam's there the whole time.
is reality? You're real. I'm very real. Everything between is what we call set dressing.
No.
You're still in my cell. You're my bunkmate, buddy. You're my little bitch in every sense of the term.
Okay, so this is maybe Sam's worst fear?
Alright, we gotta button this up. Come on. Let's get out of here. Come on.
Gosh, poor Sam. He's gonna now question everything. Municipal waters to clean off the goo? To baptize himself? Oh no, what is he doing? Contaminating the water supply? Okay, this has to be the most comical Supernatural intro so far. I can't even take it seriously.
If they're in the pipes, they got themselves a highway to anywhere.
So Cass is dead then. Oh my gosh. I know it's gonna be temporary, but what's the context, you know?
Come on. Those things will be coming up for air soon.
Because he's not human, right? So he'd be in purgatory as an angel? Black water! Oh my gosh! Don't! Oh! They did it. They did what I was... Oh my gosh. So it's gonna infect everyone? Let me guess. You just need that one droplet, right?
Sammy. It's 12 hours straight. I'm calling that rested. Here, hydrate. And, protein 8.
What's so good is, as a viewer, I don't know if what Sam's saying is real either.
Let's see that hand.
Oh, he wants to hold your little hand. How sweet.
How are you doing? And do not say okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not okay.
You think?
Well, it's not just flashbacks anymore.
Well, then what?
Tell him the truth.
More like I'm seeing through the cracks.
What does that mean?
It means I'm having a difficult time figuring out what's real.
Why would the devil holodeck you a whole new life when he could just kick your ass all over the cage?
Because, as he puts it,
You can't torture someone who has nothing left for you to take away.
If this is their way of bringing him back in the show, I am here for it.
Next week on Dr. Sexy MD, Dr. Cheyenne
Dr. Sexy MD. Leviathans fall in love with a soap opera?
At least he's not curled up under the sink. Yeah, no, he's just sitting there silently field stripping his weapon.
Keeps him busy.
How are you? Who cares? Don't you think our mailbox is a little full right now? I'm fine.
Right. Weren't you pissed at him when he said the same thing just a couple hours before he spilled his marbles all over the floor?
That's right. Tell him, Bobby. I'm assuming we're going to have a season where he's not going to be fine. Or it could be this season. Maybe they might do a switcheroo. I'm like expecting all kinds of stuff with Supernatural.
Well, you want to do couples yoga or you want to get back to hunting the big bads?
Shut up.
I love you, Bobby.
Here's something weird. Come from the showers. Hey, what are you doing with my hands? You're gonna get in trouble. Yes, Scott. I probably am.
Oh, whoa. Oh my god.
What I'm trying to say, Scott? So we're too hungry to care.
This guy's like Spider-Man now? Okay. So they're possessing people and eating people all at the same time.
Afternoon, ladies.
Oh, hello, Doctor. Hi, Dr. Gaines.
So, Ms. Mills, you did excellent today. Just as we discussed, it was a textbook appendectomy.
Charming, isn't he? Did you know a study showed 3/4 of doctors cheat on their exams? You might not know your appendix from your vagina.
Well, I read it was 1/4 in the States.
Stockville, North Kansas. Most of a high school swim team got mangled to death in their locker room.
Cop talk on the wires kind of garbled, saying it looks like some kind of wild animal attack.
Now, if you think I'm leaving you here alone.
Hey, what am I, chopped brains on toast? I can eyeball it, kid. Go. Work off some of these nerves on something useful.
Straight up.
Fine.
Look, the boss, honestly, he just wants to hear us taken care of.
The boss.
Take care of it. Quickly.
So it's like they're a collective mind individualized somehow? Per body that they take?
Little girl, can I help you?
Mm-hmm.
Are you a Dr. Sexy?
Oh.
I'm a surgeon. Where in the world did you hear
I want to be a surgeon when I grow up.
So I'm gonna start with you.
Let me go!
Oh! Oh! So it just mimics the formation of the body. I thought it eats them.
Yeah, okay. Our point cop's out on the donut. Forensics. I can show you the layout, and it's step lightly. We got a whole bunch of NC-17 shiz nickel right over there.
These Leviathans are not subtle. Follow the goo.
Just breathe deeply.
But my surgery isn't till tomorrow.
I'm Dr. Sexy. Your surgery is when I say it.
I'm Dr. Sexy. Especially that this granny was loving on him before. It makes it even funnier. Yeah, time to get out of there if you can.
Huh. Not weird at all.
Then again, I mean, she has seen weirder, right? The dead rising in her town.
Yeah.
Well, we are positive for ick. Same kind of stuff that came out of Cass. And two of the swim kids are missing. They stole one of their parents' cars. Anyway, state troopers got surveillance cam on the kids about 6 hours old and gassing up just south of the Dakota line. So I'm headed back your way. We'll just track them for Bobby's.
If this is really Lucifer, then he can give him intel about the Leviathans, right? Guess that's how you can tell if it's in Sam's mind or not. I hope she doesn't get caught and then turned into one of them. But I could see that, because, you know, she's a familiar character. Run, girl! Run!
Ms. Mills, you can't get out of bed. You could have ripped open your sutures with a fall like that. Don't make me go back in there.
No.
What's that? It's just something to help you sleep. No, that's okay. I'll sleep just fine.
Doctor's orders.
Oh, and Bobby's gonna probably have to. No, I'm not. I don't want to go think in the dark side, but I can't help it. She'll turn into one of them. Bobby will have to.
Monster face.
Okay, maybe not.
It ends when you can't take it anymore.
I said, shut up!
Hey, Sam. You, having a little bag lady moment?
Sorry.
Distract him. Keep him focused on something else.
All these years, all that we've been through.
You beat the devil before, kid.
It's kind of different.
Not really. You're not in hell anymore. You're here with us.
Gosh.
You hear me, Sam?
Yeah, I hear you, buddy.
By the way, I'm not liking Jared's hair. I didn't want to say anything before, but I can't help it. I hope he grows it longer or cuts it shorter.
My surgeon is a monster.
Come again?
He took my one-bag roomie and he ate her liver. Please get your ass here to Sioux Falls General before he eats me, Singer.
Please get there on time.
Where's Dr. Gaines?
I don't know, that's not how it works, okay? If you require physician's attention, you're gonna have to fill out these
I can
forms.
take over from here, nurse. These youths obviously require immediate care.
Now they got access to the clubhouse.
A few of us in the right positions and we could feast every single day. I'm thinking head nurse and the staff administrator first.
I have to hand it to you. It's exactly what the boss asked for.
Out of the box thinking.
Yes.
Who is this boss? I've actually wanted to learn that, you know. put a gun together. As quick as Forrest Gump.
It ain't just two of them, I don't think.
Did you call Bobby?
Yeah, he's working his own case. I gotta move, and I need backup, and that means you. Just don't let Satan change my presets. Let's go.
I can't help but wonder, certain demographics of today must have a hard time watching these older episodes. Because it's not politically correct, you know?
Bobby Singer.
My hero.
That's the roofies talking.
Alright, so he saved her. Quick and easy, okay.
How you doing, Sam? In the head region. Devil still riding shotgun? You remember when Martin took his nosedive and started shooting at nothing? I mean, his sweater unraveled fast.
I'm not Martin.
Not that you're crazy. That don't wash off. You get that, right? You are never gonna be okay, Sam.
Okay, this is a little too much. So it can't be real. Like, Dean's now just being an asshole beyond what he's normally an asshole.
Sam?
No, so did he leave? Thinking he was with... Aww. Who's driving the car? Sam driving the car thinking he's the passenger?
If you're seeing Lucifer, then you could be seeing all kinds of crap, okay? You just don't know.
How's this helping?
I'm just saying, Sam, you're out of control.
Where the hell are we?
Oh, you think I'm mean?
Right. You poor clueless son of a bitch.
Stay the hell away from me.
You want to know the truth? You want to skip to the last page of the book? You know where to aim, cowboy.
As much as I love the performance, I don't like the story. I think it's a little too dark for me to entertain.
I know you.
No, you got the wrong guy.
Bobby Singer. Yes. We saw you. Through the angel's eyes.
Oh! Oh! It's like the poster! I didn't think they'd show it like that! Okay. Yeah, I saw the poster for season 6 and I was just like, huh? But now I'm like, oh, alright. The CG, it aged okay. I've seen worse, so.
Sam? Sam! Oh, look. Another me. Come on. You don't know what's real? Look, man, I've been to hell. Okay, I know a thing or two about torture. Enough to know that it feels different. Hey. This is real. Not a year ago, not in hell, now. I was with you when you cut it. I sewed it up. Look.
Oh,
We've done a lot more with pain.
yes, Dean.
You sure about that, bunk buddy?
Dig into it.
Sam.
Yes.
Doesn't mean anything.
Believe me, okay? You gotta believe me. You gotta make it stone number 1 and build on it. You understand?
Yeah, okay. Bobby's got a lifeline.
Okay, let's go. Oh no.
Oh, it's completely charred. I thought it was just night for a second, like.
That place was torched. Somebody knew what they were doing.
You think Bobby was back there?
I don't know.
Bobby!
All right, this is only episode 2. There's no way. There's no way.
This is
cannot be in that crater back there. I swear, I am going to strap my beautiful mind brother into the car. I'm going to drive us off the pier. You asked me how I was doing? Well, not good.
That line about driving off the pier. Okay.
Bobby!
Winchester, congratulations. Apparently you two are competent enough to warrant annihilating. I take it as a compliment.
Every time they show it, I'm gonna laugh, people. It's funny. No more meat soup. Just goo. Stay away from the goo.
Sammy, hey, come on now.
Oh.
Come on, I'm the one with the broken leg. You gotta carry me. Sam!
Sam's in Wonderland, his own hellish Wonderland.
Sam, stay with me, you hear?
Male, late 20s, head trauma, signs of increasing intracranial pressure.
Hey, so maybe I'm not real. Nobody's perfect. I'm not going anywhere, Sam.
Copy that. We're just pulling the Sioux Falls.
Sioux Falls? The Sioux Falls General? No.
Oh my gosh, from bad to worse. Well, there you have it. Seriously. They don't need to go find a new body. They just heal the one they have. I like that. I like that. Okay, that's a wrap. More thoughts coming up. Woo! This was a very dark episode. Very, very dark. And I'd be lying if I said that I want to see it get any darker. I really don't. But, you know, this is my journey with Supernatural, so if it gets really, really dark, then so be it. But I beg your patience with my reaction, because it may not be favorable. I'm being straight up about that right now. All right, so after watching this episode for my first time, I would have to say the most memorable scene is the scene between Sam and Dean, where Dean reaches out to Sam to help him focus on the physical pain on his hand in order to block out the hallucination of Lucifer. And as much as I love seeing Mark Pellegrino play Lucifer, it is heart-wrenching for me on a personal level to watch this play out for Sam, where he can't distinguish reality from fiction, and then having, or not fiction, but what's going on in his mind, which is a form of fiction, but you know what I mean? And then having Dean try his best to keep him grounded in reality. It's so heartbreaking to watch, and the performance alone from Jensen and Jared just makes it all the more compelling. But like many TV shows and like many media stuff out there, when it hits home, it hits home. And so just don't be surprised if they continue showing scenes like that. I may not necessarily have a common reaction. Just saying that now so that you're aware, okay? In any case, this was an interesting episode. Not necessarily one I would want to rewatch over and over again. Hence, I'm going to give it a 3 Ashamoji out of 5. That is my rating for episode 2. So, there you have it. That is my reaction to this episode. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you want access to my full reaction, check out the details in the description box below. And if you want to support this channel, there are also ways for you to go about doing that. I would really appreciate it, especially if you want to help me stay consistent and expand this channel. That would be great. So until my reaction to episode 3, which I'm going to watch in the next few minutes since it is a binge watch process, and of course you'll see it uploaded on my YouTube channel soon enough. Until then, I'm tuning out. Peace. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and check out my other videos.